Alright, so let's do the inside review of the NOBO 10.6 2019. So here's one of the outside doors right here. A little high to step into. It's kind of got an edge right here that you tend to catch on, but not too big of a deal. It has these curtains, keep things really dark. They do roll up. You can see the Velcro straps there. You can see I have the window also up, so you just have the mesh. At night, I leave both vents opened up all the way. I've been in some big rainstorms, no issues whatsoever. There's one vent there, one vent there. If you're sleeping all by yourself, you can probably get away with just one or two of those open. When you have a couple more people in here, some kids, I open up both the doors so you have 4 vents. If not, there's pretty good condensation. I did get the dinette package. As I said, I got mine from Couch's RV in Ohio, and it just has one package, which is the dinette set, the Discover package. Cup holders, which haven't used these yet, but the dinette set. We haven't really turned the cushions into a couch back here, and so I haven't really used the dinette too much. A few times, but nothing too much. A few things I added. I just ordered some mesh from just Amazon, and so we'll put phones and different stuff like that, and that's actually been really nice. Just added where I know that there is going to be some, because it is aluminum framing, so you always know there's going to be a top track, and I couldn't find the studs, so I just put some tie-in points at some carabiners so I can just attach some stuff. And there you can see I have a few things, bear spray and stuff like that, just kind of hooking from the carabiners. The cushions are pretty thick. They do pretty good. Down underneath there is that storage space you might have seen in other videos, and that's where I keep the ladder and the 30 amp plug-in, stuff like that. Not the ladder, but the tire step-in that comes with the Discover package. I had to add a few more attachments points because the middle would sink in when you stepped on it, and so that was a little annoying that they did that, but whatever. I also drilled another hole because there was only one hole on one side, so I drilled a hole on the other side, so if I came in the other door I could actually open it up. Not a big deal, but little things that I think Forest River should be looking into. Just bought a little car seat trash bag. It's supposed to go around a car seat, but I just have it hooked in right there. Something else we did, we just bought a mesh shelving kit to keep all our kids' toys in here, and I just have it kind of hooked in on the sides. You can barely see it, so it wobbles around a little bit, but it's not going anywhere. Other than that, mostly have electrical stuff in here. The mesh nets I do like. The only thing is you always seem to have to reach in and really dig down to get stuff, so what we did is I just ordered a bunch of these little carabiners. Unscrewed them, and then took this mesh part off, and then put the carabiner back in that place, and now I just hook it on, and if I want to do this, I can hook this all the way up here. Bought a few of these little attachment points and hook it on there, and it's completely enclosed. So yeah, so that's kind of what I do for that. Mine didn't come with the thing to hold the JBL. I have no idea where it was. Maybe it got lost, but this is the back side of the pantry. You do not get this little shelf unit here. I made this. I wanted to have some sort of storage area. You automatically had this kind of shelf from the pantry anyway, so I just extended the shelf out so I can hold books, iPad, whatever. And then also right here, this is where we were putting the buddy heater at night when it was getting cold, and so once, like I told you, I didn't know where the studs were. There's probably one there and one there for all I know. But what I did is I go climbing, and so I just use, this is called a snow picket for mountaineers, and this is, I think, a 3-footer, and I just screwed it with self-tappers underneath right here. You could also rivet it, whatever, going across, and then I just extended it out to cover underneath the shelf, and that provides, I mean, super sturdy. And then up against the, I just added a few screws in there. It's just in the little plywood pieces, so it's not holding much, just to kind of keep it from wobbling a little bit. You might be wondering what that is right there, and that's actually we just have one of those little stand buddy heaters, and so I didn't want this catching fire at all, and so the buddy heater actually stops about right there, and so if I sit the buddy heater right here in the corner, it'd be up against metal and up against right there. Just gonna help. That's a fireproof envelope. It's just bought on Amazon. I couldn't think of anything else to put there. I could have used something else, but just to prevent it from helping it catch fire. Of course, you have a fire extinguisher that's over there in the corner, and you have a CO2 detector, and I have a second CO2 detector I keep in here. And I leave all the vents open, and it has an O2 detector on the buddy heater itself. There you can see I did a few more different hooks and stuffed hook carabiners. Got more metal hooks there. More carabiners along the door. That's my little girl out there. And then something else I did just in the top corners on the back, kind of away from everything. Put 2 little hooks to kind of hang coats, so you can just reach in the door and hang your coats. And then we could add more, but right now we just have 2 of these back of the door hangers. I just screwed in some hooks up there and hung those, and that's where we keep diapers, spare clothes, whatever, easy access. And that's pretty much it. I don't think I've done too many other changes. We sleep 2 adults and 2 kids in here, and have plenty of room for us. It's a little tight. Like I said, it's a queen size bed, wide, a little bit longer than the queen size bed, and so I think it's like 7 feet long or something like that. So I'm 6'3", and I have no issue sleeping in here. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So hope you enjoy. Make sure to watch the first video where I go over the outside of the trailer and things that I like, things that I don't really care for, and things that I changed. So anyway, thanks a lot.